Hey guys, and welcome back to Omnifactory, episode 2 now, and yeah, I did a little bit of work off camera. I extended the furnaces, so we've now got 4 copper furnaces. Completed a couple of quests that were done along the way, just basic ones, so that one that we didn't actually end up claiming last episode, because I made another 2, we got that one. I got charcoal as well. It's just a case of making charcoal in a furnace. As you can see, we stocked all of these up with some tiny charcoal each to get that running. And we've also done a little bit of mining, so we've got all of this sort of kind of sorted a few bits out. So we've got wood, got plenty of that now. I'll explain that in a little moment. Sticky resin chest, ores, ingots, a bit of farming, that's empty. Decided this is just going to be a blocks chest for now and just random stuff. As you can see, we've gone through the majority of this first diamond axe. I've also set this up, so this is already set up, and this is just rice, so yeah, just harvest it, turn 3 into 2 rice dough, and you cook that down to get bread. But yeah, basically that's going to be the farm from here on out. Store that in here for now. So yeah, that's going to be the food source. Really easy, quick and way. I went through a full iron hoe getting the worms to use for this, so that we don't have to mess about with water buckets for now. It's a little bit more of a difficult one. Buckets are, I believe, plates, which kind of leads on to what we're going to be doing this episode, I guess. So oh, and the final bit of I guess off-camera work was this. So these are rubber trees. Basically, because of the lumber axes, you get a ton of quick, easy wood, and yeah, so that's basically why I've got all of this. I smelted some of it into charcoal, and you get sticky resin, which is going to be used in some of the bits that we're going to be doing later on. So that was the plan there. Finished smelting all of that now, so we've got plenty of basic ingots for now. Made a bit of more, stack and a quarter of raw iron, so that's all good to go. Got plenty of gold, so kind of the things that we're going to be using today. We're going to be getting gold, raw iron, a bit of wood, probably take some of that as well just in case, as well as a bit of sticky resin. And we're going to be making use of the work tables that we set up. So what we are going to be aiming to do is, if we pull this back up, so at scanner, we want to make a range module and a block module. So they are going to be used in basically finding further ores. That's what we're going to be using them for. The range module, basically, it says what it is, and the block module, the way that kind of works is you so say we're going out and looking for coal. What you do is, I've also set up a space down here that we're going to do this in. So this is going to be our ores room. I'm going to put one each there. So what you do, you use, basically you right click the module. So just an example, say this was the block module, you right click that, and then it actually sets it to scan for coal ore, and when you scan, that's the only thing that it will come through. So that's kind of the idea on that side. So yeah, let's get on with it, I guess. So let's cue that up, and yeah, this is how it's made. So that's why we need gold and all sorts. So to make gold wires, we need to get the Darmstadtium white wire cutters. Don't worry, it's they are a lot easier than it sounds. So they can be made out of pretty much any metal, and it just affects the durability. So we're going to go with raw iron. It's kind of what we've got of abundance at the moment. So we will be needing to, where is it? So yeah, what we need to start off with is the hammer. So the hammer is basically just ingots and a stick. Going to be really easy. Let's start off by changing some of this into the sticks, like so, and we just put it in there as well as that. So there we go, like that. That makes us a hammer. Pull that out, and I think you're right. Yeah, so you right click that, and it locks that in. So this is now a kind of memorizing crafting table, if you want to put it one way. It can also use things like that, so that's where we'll be going from here. As well as that, on the quest side, yeah, so this is what we're kind of running through. You make one of each of the tools to go through that side. This quest kind of runs through as well, so most tools can be made out of nearly every metal, so that's what I said earlier. The this one here as well, kind of, it's just a click to complete quest. It just explains what the kind of end game tab is. We need to get essentially 64 of every metal, and you get a little bit of a reward off of the back of it, so that's a nice thing to keep a track on as well. So yeah, there we go. Let's make sure we pull that into our inventory to make sure it claims. So there you can see 1 of 1, that's all sorted, perfect. So the next side is we need to get, I believe it's the file next. Yeah, so file is basically 2 plates and a stick. Now that's obviously no good, so what we need to do is make a plate. Now to make a plate, what we do is we just put you there, you there, and you there. Simple as. And we need 2, so let's lock you in there. Perfect. Now for the file, then what we can do is pop you there, and we get the file. Perfect. Put you in there and we lock. So the way this kind of works is you just click on it like that. So it runs through and you get to choose a few different recipes here and there. So we've got the file, make sure we claim that. Perfect. Now what's needed for this? It was the screwdriver. A little bit more work into the screwdriver, you might say. So lithium battery, is this all needed? Let's have a look. So for the wire cutters, we need the screwdriver. I'm pretty sure that's a different recipe. So yeah, it's either I messed up or it's potentially just I don't know what actually happened there. Let's try and work it out. So is it I think it was just based on, yeah, so it was based on the fact that I clicked the wrong thing. Perfect, so that's absolutely fine. Let's pull that back out. So make sure that we get the basic screwdriver, which is a stick, the file, the hammer, and 2 rods. So how do we make rods? Simple, it's the file and an ingot. So let's first clear that, put the file in there, and do that. And what did we need? We needed 2 rods. Let's lock you in, because what we're kind of going to do is set this work table as our basic tool set. So if we ever need to go and get tools, hopefully all that we should need to do is kind of put the basic material in, put some raw iron in, put some sticks in, and the rest will kind of do itself. So there we go. And now we've got that, we've got the ability to make those, so it just means we need to make the screws. Screws are made up of a file and a bolt. A bolt is made up of a chainsaw and a rod. And the easiest one is just this one, which is a saw blade. So that's 2 plates, the file, and a hammer. Pop that in there like that. Actually, we need to make, I think we will need we just need 2 of those, I believe. And if I remember right, it went like that with you and you. That makes the saw blade. Pop you in there, lock you. And the saw blade is just a stick on the side. There we go, lock you. And then we need to make another rod. do we need? Yeah, we need one more rod. And that goes in there with the saw blade. Perfect, lock you. And then it is you and you there. Get rid of you. It should be the file. Perfect. Screw, lock you, and that should be everything that's needed for the wire cutters. So let's get those into place. Oh, actually, we need to make another 3 of these, like so. So let's go back to that one, get the wire cutters in place. It's just so that we know which one's which, saves messing about. Pop, pop, pop. You there, and you. Perfect. So that gives us the. What are we missing? Is there something missing? Got the hammer. Screwdriver. Did I not make the screwdriver? Oh, I didn't make the screwdriver. Fair enough. Screwdriver is 2 rods and a stick. Like you and you. There we go. Right, so now we come to kind of the issue. We've used up all of our kind of slots that we've got available, so I guess it's a case of, is there anything in there that we don't really see much use for? So pretty sure the saw itself isn't actually that useful. You make some of these, I guess, so, but they're done. Yeah, so it's the saw's mainly just used for making the screw. So the fact that we've got kind of 382 durability on there, I don't think we'll really need it. So what you do is just right click that, and then it kind of leaves it open to change again. So what we should do is that there, change these across here. Did I make the screwdriver? I did this time, but I need to make 2 more of you, like so. Let's put that back into its place. Get rid of those. So it was you there, you there, you there, and then we've got the 3 plates. Perfect. This should overwrite this one. Perfect. So it's gone down to the bottom, and we'll lock that in as well because the wire cutters are going to be useful further down the line. So we've got the wire cutters. That's absolutely perfect. That's pretty much what this line is going to be used for, this kind of work table. So all that we'll really need to keep in here, the plan is to kind of keep these tools in here and make some more that we can kind of use elsewhere. All we realistically need to be putting into here further down the line is wrought iron and sticks. The rest can kind of be worked out through there, so that's going to be working perfectly. To now, what we need is gold wires, which is gold plates. So what we need for a plate is another hammer. Like I said, we're going to keep these in here. So to make a plate is that, and we need 6 in total because we'll be making 2. So it's 1 wire to 1 plate. So helps if 1 to 3, perfect. 6 gold plates, and it went like this. Yeah, perfect. So there, that's absolutely fine. We've got our 6 golden wires. What's left now is these coated circuit boards. So that's where the sticky resin comes in, and as I say, we've got a ton of that. This hopefully will kind of we'll keep that in stock because we'll be using wood as a fuel source, more so than coal, although we've got a nice coal vein just down there. It's kind of not really needed, so hopefully we'll be able to just run it through there. So we'll do that. That's enough for 1. We need to do that again because we need the second, like so. Bang, bang, and then it went something like this. Perfect. So that's 2 blank scanner modules. Then we want to get a block of smooth stone, which, just as a kind of I guess there's a little cheat as such. What I'm going to do is just sleep. I've also kind of lit the area up. There's tons of torches everywhere. So apologies if you weren't ready for that. For a little bit of a cheat, I guess. These are stone slabs. You can just turn that straight back into stone. So if you're after a really quick and easy way of getting some stone, you don't want to kind of wait for mining, just use the stone slabs. Bit of a tip there for you. But for now, yeah, we've got this piece of stone. We'll take one of the blank scanner modules and we make the block module. Perfect. So let's kind of give you an example about how this works then. So at the moment, if we charge it, what have we got actually before? We've got the rare ores, we've got the common ores, and we've got one range module. So if we just run that through, as you can see at the moment, what it's picking up is something that's down there. Clearly there's some type of ore vein directly under the base. Haven't actually gone mining down there, so there's a chance that could be tin, things along those lines. But if we take the ore module, as you can see here, use on a block, what we need to do is right click and configure block is now coal ore. So if you shift right click, take those out, you can just put them in there as well. That's kind of a storage place, that's where they'll all be going eventually. And if we scan now, the only thing this will actually be showing is the coal ore. So clearly there's one directly under our base, a little bit of a pocket there, and then there's that big one down here that we're aware of. So this is what we're going to be using to find the different ores. That's how this pack's kind of set up. The way it works is that you run down the line and you get one of each ore, I guess. So what I am going to do is, like I said, I've got that one set up down there. So we want one gold, one iron, one copper. Vanadium magnetite's not important. So vanadium magnetite is just kind of used for getting further down into the line. You get like vanadium dust, magnetite dust. It is useful, but not what we need at the moment. And it's always found around iron ore, so that's what you kind of work out. When it comes to the ores in this pack, they're all kind of in their own little groupings. So you get gold, which tends to be in with iron ore, but not always. Vanadium magnetite, they're in with the iron ore, so that's fine. Coal and lignite, coal will be found together. Tetrahedrite is with the copper, as well as stibnite, that's found with the copper as well. So at the moment, we only actually realistically need 4 things popped down. So we've got the coal, pop the gold in, copper in, and the iron in. So yeah, the plan is to kind of make this wall full of the different types of ores, so we can just come down here. If we ever need to go mining, take that out, and all you do is simply right click. That's on iron ore, it's on gold ore. I mean, you can even do it on that. It's on grey terracotta, it's on torches. One of the kind of really useful things with this one is if you were to just put it on like a chest, like the ones that you find in these, you can actually use it to go dungeon looting. I think I might have actually just changed that to a door. No? Oh, you must have to shift click. Yeah, okay. So you can actually use it to go dungeon looting, which is something that we will do eventually down the line. But at the moment, what I kind of want to do is put it onto the coal ore, because I want to actually find a diamond vein, which diamond veins, I'm pretty sure they are found with coal veins when they are fairly deep in the ground. Now the other side of it is there is actually a couple of veins, so we could find diamonds in some of these spots. I wonder if I go pop you back in there, take you out, will that show anything? See, this has been classed as a rare ore, which I'm not entirely sure as to why, so I don't know what this actually is. I did put the rare ores in. Yeah, diamonds and such. Okay, it's a bit of an interesting one, I guess. We'll have to have a look into that one either way. The other one that I want to get, so let's get rid of you now, we don't need it, is this. So the range module, which we need to find an ender pearl with. Fortunately, we do have the ender, which it does increase ender pearl drops. Having a look on the map at the moment, it doesn't look like there are many endermen about, so we'll have to keep an eye out and see what we can find. But for now, eat up, so there we go. So yeah, as you can see, I did a little bit of mining down here, got some copper and such. What I've forgotten to get is torches, so that was one of the reasons that I did want to kind of get a lot of wood in, so that we can get a lot of charcoal, a lot of torches, make sure everything's lit up for everything. So we shall take, have I got any torches set up at the moment? Some there. Make some more. So ingots going there. Gonna be making some torches. I'll need one set. Wood, wood, wood. We'll keep the rest of the stuff on us for now, I guess. There we go. And let's see if I do that right. And that as well. Did I just put the sticks away? I did. Perfect, so we've got a stack and a bit of torches. Let's have a look and see what this is down here. So, get the scanner back with block module. Let's have a look then. So, what is this? That looks like a quartz vein. If it does, have I got any? I'll be right. I always have that there. That there. It's ready to shoot. So, where is this vein anyway? It's directly below us, wasn't it? Now, I'm wondering whether or not this is actually even low enough. What are we at? We're at... oh, we're at 55. I'm going to dig down from this. On the way, you know, we'll pick up some coal ore and other little bits, I guess, so it doesn't actually hurt. It also kind of shows just how big these veins are. It goes so deep. Go. Okay, so I think this is just going to be an oil sands one, actually. Not a diamond vein. Is that diamond level? Is this what it was picking up? Yeah, so this is the low one that it was picking up. That looks interesting. Why is that doing that? That's an interesting formation. Either way, let's have a look. So, yeah, if you ever wanted any indication as to how big these ore veins are, this is the... This is just a common thing in this pack. You'll get veins which are 2 and 3 chunks wide either way, so it's a little bit crazy at times. Wouldn't mind a water bucket, but not really something that we have at the moment. That's fine. That though, let's grab our module out. Spam on diamond ore. No scanning module, but if we go like this, we have just found all of the diamonds in the area. Okay, so there's clearly 2 here. If I go like this, that's going to get them both. Perfect. That's absolutely fine for now. So, got a few diamonds. The kind of key with this one, why I want diamonds more than anything, isn't anything too secret, I guess. They make good tools. I'm hoping that they show with the actual veins. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Okay, so this is that other vein that it was showing up with the coal. Let's have a quick scan. This is, ooh, silver. Actually, you know what? This is something that we will save the location of. Because silver is the next step on our furnaces. So, yeah, really good find. So that comes with bastardite, galena, lead. Okay, that's perfect. So let's pull this one up. Waypoints, new, silver. We don't want it on. Where is it? There we go. Let's, might as well, while we're here, pick up a bit of silver ore. What have we got? We need at least, well, realistically I want to try and get a stack. Have we actually unlocked that on the thing yet? So silver is not yet unlocked, so not that important to get a stack. At least half a stack though, because we've got 4 furnaces. Go, what are we at? So that's 6. Go. Workers way in. Love how I said I was going to be lighting everything up and I've just not done that. What else is here? Ooh, redstone ore. So yeah, this is actually a really nice place looking at this. Got some nice ores. This should be enough silver right now. Yeah, 35, that'll do for now. Monzonite, loads of different things. I might come back down here later on after the episode's done. Redstone ore, so yeah. Ore veins are ridiculous in this pack, as much as I have to keep saying it. Anyway, diamonds, that's what we're actually after. We can clearly see where they all are, and there's some right there, but they're not the ones that I'm actually after. That's the issue. What I'm feeling is it might be a good idea. What diamond ore? Oh. It'll be this one from Greg Tech. It needs 50 Omni coins. What are we up to at the moment? So that will give us half of it. I think that we might be able to do it, you know. So this kind of gives us a good opportunity for me to show you exactly what I mean when it comes to the ores. So let's head our way home. Is there anything that I kind of want to get on my way? Silver's all plentiful through here. Trying to remember way out. It was up here. Some coal ore. Yes. When it comes to diamonds, they are normally found in these kind of coal ore veins, but the issue is these are kind of ones that have been hooked up with the oil sands. I think if it wasn't for the oil sands, we'd be absolutely fine. Probably even no. Let me just get some cobble. And it's up here, is it? Actually, it could be up there. I think it's actually up here, isn't it? I don't think it's actually up there. I might forgot I was at half a heart. It's one way to get home. Okay, fair enough. Oops. Let's go back. Key thing when mining, don't jump when you're at half a heart. So yeah, I didn't actually go far enough, fair enough. Well then, it is here. At least we didn't lose anything, I guess. Yeah, you can go over there. And at least now I actually know my way home. See, it's a win-win really. Don't have to go it the easy way. Oops. I'm going to open this up on the way home. Clearly this is going to be used a few bit times, so might as well clear it out. So we're not banging his head. Nobody likes to bang the head when they're going down things. Make sure actually we pick up all of the ores. Is there any here? No. There we go. That's fine. Ah, damn witches. Anyway, we've got some new ores. So silver, you can go in here. That's fine. Redstone ore, definitely. What are you guys used for? So you're monzite? Okay. Block. Are you actually used for anything? Pulverizing, monzite, dust, monzite, rare earths, phosphate. Okay. Not that important, I guess. Neodymium. More monzite. Pure neodymium dust. Not really sure what you're used for. Ruby, cinnabar, galena. Okay, so we've got some. I guess we've got some extra ores. Main two though, redstone and the silver. Let's pop some of this stuff away. So cobble. Got there some random stuff. So we've got a couple of diamonds. Head, experience. And yeah, so that all can go into here. Keep the silver, and I also want to get there we go. So we can turn all of these, might as well upgrade them all through. So 2, only need that at the moment. Not entirely sure how that's happened, but you know, you do you, furnace. Okay, you're back. Don't know, weird. But I had a weird glitch off camera as well. It was kind of all I had to do was log out, log back in, but I picked up the 2 furnaces that I had and it wouldn't let me place them. It was like the inventory desync, but it wasn't, so I'm not entirely sure what's happened there. What I'm also going to do is this. I'm going to go like that. So I'm already fed up of having to open the doors. There we go. Yeah, just kind of neaten the place up. Got rid of a few shrubs that were in front. Played around on here a bit, made it a little bit neater. This was all kind of over there. So yeah, we've got a 9x9 farm that's ready. These are all just using worms. That's only been used for food at the moment, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the death notification. We all know that that happened. And considering it's night, I'm gonna have a quick run around and see if we can find any endermen, and hopefully one ender pearl on the way. That's the plan, at least, I guess. Just walk down this constant main road. Just easy way. Just use the minimap top right. There we go. Zoom in a bit. No enderman as of yet, and night is nearly upon. Night is nearly finished. No, nothing really showing. On his way back. This is going to be the most tedious part, getting that last range upgrade, I guess, for the scanner. As soon as we get that, it'll be really easy to get ores. You just got to get one or the other. And when we get home, considering it's day, we shall... Yes, that's fine. So yeah, couldn't really find any, unfortunately. Shame. Plenty of wood. Yeah, I just found one. There was a there's some rubber trees off down that way. That all just came from one sapling. So yeah, that's that side. Let's get you out. So I don't know why you guys are doing that, but that's weird, I guess. One way. Weird's one word as well. Anyway, pick these up. There we go. Let's turn them all into silver furnaces. Perfect. Get the quest. And straight away upgrade them to gold. Like so. And I believe it's diamond next. So yeah, we'll be getting some diamonds, getting those unlocked. So perfect. What speed are we at the moment? Does it actually say? Thought there was one that said, it might actually be the quest, you know, that says it. Yeah, so there we go. Gold furnaces are yet another step up in speed, taking only 40 ticks to smelt an item. So yeah, we're going to be really quick. We need to get at least half a stack diamonds, which again is not going to be a problem. As you can see with these, they hold 4 stacks of kind of fuel. So that is why we've kind of got this here, and bam, fill them all up. That'll do for now. That's a little bit down, but that's absolutely fine. So there we go. Wood. Or. Filter that. Don't know what you're in there. Anyway, so yeah, that kind of brings us on to the last part, I guess, of this episode. Will be claiming some of these guys. So the quickest way to do it is simply, I think it's this one. No, it's this one. This one claims all of the rewards. So as you can see, we've got 40 in total for all of these quests, and then we've got this one here for basically getting a stack of iron. That's absolutely fine. Now to craft, go like this. You can simply just craft them out, so no need to worry about overusing anything. And diamond ore was, I want to say it was this. No, that's gold. Diamond ore, perfect. So that's pretty much the way that you use the Omni coins, and I'm going to store them like this. And that gives me a good reason to have that there. That's going to be our Omni coin furnace chest. So diamond ore, you just simply smelt them down. You can't actually break them, so if we just pop one down, if you break it with that, you just get the ore back. So yeah, no reason to do that at all. The what we're going to do is just pop you in there though, and get the block module out. Pop you on there. That is now set to diamond ore, and we'll pop you in there, and that is the premise of how you actually find ores in this mod pack, really. The Omni pennies and Omni coins, there's ways you can get infinite of them, so there's no need to kind of hoard them. If you're after an ore and you haven't actually found it before, or even if you're just after a small amount of one ore and you don't want to actually go out and find it, using those Omni coins is 100% the way that this pack is kind of designed to go through. That's the whole premise of those coins. So trying to, I can't remember what it's actually called. Go on content, it might show. It's like a lectern or something along those lines. Can't see it. I know that it comes up in one of the quests, but other than that I'm not really seeing it, unfortunately. And no crafting table. Okay, that's something I didn't know was a thing in this pack. That's interesting. Okay, keep that in mind for sure. Let's try lectern. No. Greg Tech. Know what it looks like, but I can't remember what it's actually called. Yeah, these are all of the ores. This is what we're saying. There's 52 pages. It's can be a little bit overwhelming if you're not sure what you're looking for. That's the issue. Cabling. No. All of those. All of the different metals. Batteries. Molds. Fluids. Okay, I'm not really sure. I guess we'll have to wait until the until the quest comes around. Pop you in there for now, get that smelting out. As you can see, that is ridiculously fast now, so that's perfect. And in theory, we actually have enough diamonds to upgrade all 4 of these, because we have on this. So I'm actually going to get all of this smelting. Probably, but I was planning on leaving that in there to just go out, but I'm going to go and get everything upgraded as well. Might as well while we're here. There we go, take you out, put you back in there, there we go, take all of that out, that's perfect. Let's pick these bad boys up. They will be missed. Anyway, yeah, so simple as that. 4 diamond furnaces, and diamond furnaces can be then upgraded to obsidian furnaces. The way that they kind of work is it's obsidian furnaces are basically, I'm pretty sure they work the exact same way as, so they're not faster than diamond furnaces, but they have 2 slots per kind of furnace. So personally I don't think they are that much better. I think they're actually a little bit worse because you get less slots for fuel, less slots for actually smeltables as well. So we'll stick with these for now, and we don't actually have enough to fill everything up, so I'm going to pop you in there like so. That one, I mean, yeah, look how quick these are now compared to normal furnaces, considering we are really early game still. Really good sorts of furnaces. So what we need to do now, we've got it set to diamond ore, and that is the one that's in our base. That was why the coal ore was showing earlier, I've just realised. Yeah, I'm actually going to go down to the coal and see if we can find any. Because now, essentially, we've got unlimited diamonds. As soon as we find, as soon as we find the actual ore vein, we'll have a basically unlimited way of sorting with the tools. That's the idea. Okay, so we're deep enough now, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so there's none actually around this area. Over here. So yeah, there, jump up. We'll give it another go. Anywhere? Yeah, like I said, this is kind of the thing with this pack. Soapstone talc. What is this? Soapstone. Part of me is really glad that you start off with leather armor. Soapstone. What are you used to do? Soapstone. Mixer lubricant with oil. What's lubricant used for? I mean, it seems like it's stuff that's really far down the line, but what was the other one? There was talc. Talc ore? Is talc mixer? Okay, so this seems to be a way of getting lubricant. Interesting. Cinnabar and redstone, so another redstone vein right here. That's fine, we'll keep that in mind, that's for sure. Anything? Let's give it a scan. The issue at the moment is it doesn't have the best range. That's kind of why we want to get to the Ender Pearl. I'm hoping while we're down here we might run into an Enderman and get really lucky. If not, doesn't really matter. Either way, keep a track on those. Skelly's down there. Anything here? We're 100% going to get lost again. I don't know, but this cave is ridiculous. Just some normal iron ore. Looks like we're under the ocean, is it? I think the ocean was this way, wasn't it? Yeah, so this is just coal ore. I'm actually really surprised we've not run into any of yet. Normally they're hiding in the coal ore veins. At least I thought that was the case. Some more silver. What are you up here? Is that the remainder of the coal? Yeah, that's the remainder of that coal vein. Okay, might have to actually do some off-camera exploration then. This is quartz, lepidite, salt. Okay, salt ore, rock salt, lepidolite, lapis clearly, stodolite, lazurites. Yeah, so that's like lapis veins, calcite. Down here. What height are we at? We're at 34 actually, so we are actually still really high. Which might be the reason that we're not actually finding anything. I'm also forgetting that the sword's putting everything into my inventory. Pitch blend. Ooh, I think this is this is where you find uranite. So this is going to be a really nice place. I'm going to point, keep a point on this one. Uranite. Because that's used for getting into deep mob learning, so we definitely want to keep a track on that. And I really don't want to be kind of bridging across. Let's swim up. See if we can get anywhere up here. That lava lake. Wait, is there anything here? No. Just some normal iron ore again. Part of me is really starting to get worried about not getting home. Sure, we'll ignore that. Green sapphire, sapphire ore. Anything here? Absolutely nothing. You two fight each other. Okay. Yeah, that's that side, I guess. I'm gonna call this an episode right here, though. Make my way back off camera. Find my way simply enough using the waypoints. So yeah, won't be a problem really. But yeah, that's kind of the way that we're going to be going through this pack. We'll be finding ores, doing a bit of mining off camera here and there, using this bad boy. Eventually we want to be getting As soon as we get an ender pearl, I'll get the second range upgrade. Might do a little bit of night watchman off camera, I guess, see what happens. But yeah, if you do enjoy and you're going to be sticking around throughout the series, hit that subscribe button to stay in chat. Ooh, the last shy, keep cutting me off. But yeah, if you do enjoy this type of series, do hit that subscribe button to stay tuned. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.